Okay, hi everyone, welcome back. And in this update, we are going to check out Near Protocol's price chart, and quite a lot actually happened in the last, let's say, 48 to 72 hours. Because if you remember, the last time that we talked about Near Protocol, I think we were right around here, and the idea was that there's even a chance that we are going to have a move up, and that might be, for example, in form of an ABC, and then you might see a very solid reaction off of this very important level in form of a 1 2 3 4 5. But don't worry, overall the picture is still going to remain bullish, and we're just going to say, you know what, on a higher degree these might be the subwaves for an ABC flat. So what happened? Not only we did not go up, we also got a decent move on the downside, and now we are having clearly overlapping of the waves between this move down and also this one, further confirming that, you know what, we shouldn't really consider like a 1-2 scenario and then another 1 and 2. No, most likely we have completed a 1 2 3 4 5 wave up, and followed by that the current move is indeed still a correction structure on the downside, but on the same degree as this 5 wave up. So what is it that I'm trying to tell you? In my view, the recent move down in Near Protocol actually confirmed that we are having, hopefully on a higher degree, excuse me, let's just take this one, 5 wave up into a wave 1, correction for wave 2, and what's next? I'm really hoping that we're going to get a massive move into wave 3 4 5, which and that we are finally going to get a break of this unbelievably important resistance area between, let's say, 3.3 to about $3.6. And the reason for why this is so important is actually because above it we really do not have a whole lot of strong resistances anymore. So the moment that we get a break of this thing, trust me, our move up at that point is going to get accelerated quite a bit. Now, what is going on in like very short term? Can we still argue that maybe soon our move down is going to come to an end? Well, let's actually do a quick Fibonacci analysis and see what is going on in terms of retracements. As you can see, yep, so far we have retraced to about the 61.8% level, and I think this is actually enough for a corrective movement down into wave 2. But having said that, I don't believe that right now immediately we should be optimistic. No, I would like to suggest just be a bit patient and see, are we going to have a 1 2 3 4 5 wave up, a very strong move without a lot of overlapping of the waves, in order to, especially I would say, take this important high right in here about $3.1. If we get something like this, great sign. At that point we can say with a good degree of confidence that the bottom is set. On the other hand though, if we end up getting in here a very slow and choppy pullback, and between our pullbacks down in this phase you're just constantly able to identify overlapping of the waves, you know what, that is actually a bit of a dangerous sign, suggesting in Near Protocol we are going to continue our move down and reach to about the 78% level, which if I just use Fibonacci's again, where was it? Yep, it was right down here about $2.50 area. So for now, I think we have done enough to call this thing our final low in terms of corrective movements on the downside. And how deep does that need to be? But that doesn't mean that we should be 100% optimistic. Now, let's watch the current price very closely, and let's actually hope that we are going to get a very strong bounce. And at that point, I'm going to tell you, look, probably the bottom for our wave 2 is in, and indeed in the short term, exciting times are going to be ahead of us. And I hope I explained everything well and you understood what is going on in your protocol. And until the next update, I hope you have a wonderful time. Goodbye.